No.
Yeah, don't give them to him. We don't want him prepping for it. Michelle, come ring the gong. No one even heard that.
I do it too loud, and then everybody's like, "Ouch! I have to leave the meeting."
You can't do it too loud.
loud.
You're not. It's not good.
Okay, that's good. Thanks. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Stop by for office because it's decorated. Brooke and I decorated it. It's very fun.
You can always learn and grow. So she was always a hard gonger. Now she gonged it perfectly. No matter what, you can always learn and grow. Thank you. So everyone, we will be this themed celebrating Michelle's birthday today. I don't know what we're doing. There's a bunch of food. Do we want to wait until? Do we want to eat during the meeting? What was the plan?
I don't know if all
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna just wait it out.
We'll wait a little bit. Smell the aromas. Big celebration for Michelle. Obviously, has done. She is the OG. She's been the longest one here, and wouldn't be what it is without her. So we have a fun meeting planned, as well as some fun to help embarrass Michelle a little bit and show our appreciation. So if you haven't already, wish her happy birthday. Do whatever you can. I promise you, this place would not be where it is without her. So stay tuned for the surprise. But I do want everyone, if you walked in a little late or on time for a realtor, if you have an objection, that a client objection, seller, buyer, something that you don't know how to answer confidently, we are going to have our very own Jeff Nevins answer them up here. So Jeff, if you don't know, role plays every day. He's always on the phone prospecting. I mean, he gets told bad things how many times a day? Like how many times you get told like you get sweared at, or like honestly?
At least once a day.
Yeah. So it's just part of his mantra. Rolls off his shoulders.
That's just in the office.
We're not talking about at home. I'm talking about in house. So if you haven't, or if you want to write one, or if you've written one and you want to write four, does anyone need an extra one they want to write? Or are we good? We got a lot here. Look at all these. Wait. So what he's going to do is we're going to hand it to him, not right now. We're going to make him sweat a little more. And then he's going to have to read it and then answer it with no prep. We just wrote these, right? I'm going to keep them right here. Oh, there's more. If there's more, pass them to the middle and we'll just keep collecting them. Or give them to Vanna White. Thank you. I want to tell a quick Vanna White story. Is that okay? I think it's worth it. So I was like 10. Has anyone heard my Vanna White story?
No.
That's pretty impressive. Because this is one of my defining moments of my life. And by defining, I mean traumatic. So I was watching Wheel of Fortune as a 10-year-old with my mom, and I said, "Man, I wish Vanna White was my mom." Oh. And she got very mad, and she said, "So look, for like weeks, I'd be like, Mom, can I have dinner?" She's like, "Well, maybe Vanna White can make you dinner." And then they'd be like, "Mom, like all this, like maybe Vanna White would do it." And I was like, "Oh my God!" Like, yeah, I didn't know what I was doing, but she made me pay, and she actually brought it up like 30 years later, which is interesting. So she clearly didn't forget. So we've got a part of our culture. We have a drive going on that you guys are aware of. We've got 2 links up here. We've got monetary donations that could be held by either Cash App or Venmo. But winter is coming. I mean, I don't believe it yet. 78 yesterday. I think it'll hold off hopefully until like 2 days from now.
Yeah.
But we need a lot of coats. We need a lot of hats, gloves, everything. You know, imagine if you're, you know, you needed this during the winter in Wisconsin. It would be beyond miserable. So we are done collecting these on October 31st.
And we have a bucket outside Diana's old office, and I see that you guys have put some stuff in there, so if we can just fill it up some more, that would be fabulous. And yeah, deadline is October 31st.
Amazing. So we got production today. We got some cappers. We got some welcomes. So we got a lot of stuff to do. So Tina and I, or Vanna and I, are going to go rapid fire. So
Rapid fire.
do you want to do this slide?
Yeah, let's do this slide. So we want to welcome, we have been growing specifically this month. We have brought on 3 new agents, Gavin Landish, Madeline Ham, and Gabe Muse. So they're new, so if you see them around, make sure to welcome them.
I want to make you aware of something too. Everyone has a weird fear, right? I don't fear speaking in front of people. I don't fear like doing really hard, dumb things. I fear saying names in front of people. So this meeting, I'm like, Tina, you got this. She's like, nope. So this stems from 2 things. 1, everyone mispronounces my name, and I hate it. And 2, I was the announcer for the Eisenhower basketball team, and it's like 80% Polish. And I'm just like, and it was youth night. They're like, announce 800 kids' names, and I'm just sweating. So if I mispronounce your name, I apologize. We do have congratulations for Betsy, I'm just be terrible. Wanke, first closing with us. So excellent.
Congrats to Renee Nungary. Look how well I did on that one.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one. He's also on the Medina real estate team. So.
That's a big deal. 5 closings. I mean, the first 5 are the hardest 5. So lots of momentum. We got some cappers in the house. So we got Zach. I think it's Hoy, right? Hi, Hoy. He's currently in the UK, you know, just living life, capping.
Michael Medina.
Katie Ninkovich. Probably took her like 14 days, right? Yeah. All right, so we got September numbers. And we will
James
top.
Greenberg, all right.
And stop it. So okay, so let's just kind of go back a little bit. So I want everybody to we're changing a little bit of the way that we are doing numbers right now. The reason we're changing them is because when we switched from the Winmore to the new command system, all of the numbers didn't come out correctly for the year. We're hoping in 2025 we can go back to the old way. But we've had some agents who are like, hey, the numbers that you put up on the board are not correct. And believe it or not, for all that Michelle does, it would be thousands of hours for her to try to figure out, like, if you had 0.6 of this unit or $1 more than this. So we're kind of changing some things up. We've kind of kept some of the old ones. But we also wanted to recognize some people in some other ways. So the first one is the top profit share earner for September, which is Mr. James Fisher.
And hold on. Sorry. How do I go back?
Kathleen.
The left arrow.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. I knew how I couldn't find it. And Michael Medina capped everyone. Yay! He walked in like right after we announced it.
Did someone translate for him?
Oh, so, do you want to explain this
next
one?
time.
Do you want to explain this?
Yeah. So we're also gonna Dawn Shipley is leaving. I don't know. Do you want to talk about it?
I will.
Talk?
Yeah, I can talk.
Okay. She couldn't talk yesterday. She lost her voice.
We're also going to be recognizing members of the PC program every month. Yeah. No,
So
that's it.
Thank you, Doc.
Outstanding individuals in the PT program who, it's not necessarily production-based award. It's more of a who's showing up for their business, who's doing all the things in order to get the production. So this month it is Jordan Wagner and Val Otto.
Posting 6 to 8 open houses each week, so if you send open
A
houses
week.
for some of your listings, and
A
Val's been doing like 4 every single week as well. So like people who are really crushing it and getting introduction.
Yeah. Great job, guys.
Amazing work. What comes first, activities or results?
Activities.
What's controllable, activities or results?
Activities.
Yeah. All right, you can keep
You
going.
got
You're
it.
doing-
Go ahead.
Oh, so the highest growth achievement year-to-date change. So this is year over year, right? Like super cool. The market is the market up or down this year, do you think? Down. So if the market's down and you're up, it's even more impressive. So we got Emily Wolzak, she's at 940% over last year.
That's incredible.
Rebecca Jesperson reads 633.3%. Tanya Nizwicki, 510%. Kathy Schultz, 475%. Tanner Smith, 252.2%. Andrea Smith, 200%.
No relation.
Karen Nemeth, 193.3%. Alan Jasperson, 181.5%. Taylor Kulich, 146%, and Terry Lewis, 141.4%. My takeaway is change your name to Jasperson or Smith.
All right, $1 Million month for September. We've got Jeff Nevin coming at a little over 3 million. Don Shipley, Katie Nikovich, Joe Singchime, Emily Welzak, James Krickerberg, Dan Schmidt, Jay Krickerberg, Sarah Patz, and Michael Medina yet again.
Keep going.
I guess I'm doing the top close volume for September. So Katie Nikovich, Emily Welzak, Sarah Pat, Steph Sosa, Karen Nemeth, and Royce Portier. So top close volume. Go ahead.
Close volume for team. A team is 2 agents. So Wisconsin Premier Realty Group, 3.196. Reliance Real Estate Team, 1.8. And Callis Real Estate Team, 1.99 million. Not to be confused with Kloss Real Estate Team. I almost said my name. So for group, Level Up, number 1, 3 million, 3.1 million. Krickerberg, 2.4 million. Medina Real Estate, 1.7 million. The Schmidt Group, 1.6, and Lifetime Realty Group, 1.4.
Yeah, it was in July. Okay, you get a pass. It's your birthday. All right, top close volume year to date. We've got Katie Nikovich with 14,548,800. I can't even say numbers that big. Emily Welzak at 13 million. Terry Lewis at 10.5. Steph Sosa at 7.8. Dana Lazick, 7.4, Sarah Papp at 5.9, Nicole Lasaki at 5.2, and Pat Potter at 4.9.
It's a fun little battle going on between the top 2. It's like every month. For teams, year to date, Baumgartner Group, 10.2 million. Wisconsin Premier Realty Group, 9.994 million.
Loser.
Reliance Real Estate Team, 5.8, and Callis, which says 9.3, but I feel like that's not right. It wouldn't be in order. 9.3, unless it's just not in the right order. But maybe we'll have to verify. Yeah, we'll fact check. Okay, and it's right. It's just not in the right order. So awesome. Congrats, yay.
Honestly, I'm not gonna, we did just put these together last night because we were trying to figure out these numbers. It is quite an undertaking to pull these numbers together and make sure that they're correct based on if you have your opportunities in command correctly and all those pieces. So if we just ask for a little bit of grace until we can get this figured out. So, and if there's corrections that need to be made, then you guys can put them on your socials. We're happy to do so. Just let us know. Let Michelle know. Let's be honest, I'm not Michelle.
All right, so for groups, year-to-date, Lifetime Realty Group, 28.9, Krickerberg Group, 22.7, Mindright Realty, 19.3, Level Up, 18.8, and Medina Real Estate, 17.8. And now so that was volume. Now this is units. Again, units you can control more than the volume. The volume also is part of the market. So look at this, 39.68 to 39, Katie and Emily. Then we got Terry, Steph Sosa, Dana Lazic, Nicola Saki, Sarah Papp, and Peter Promisberger. Those are some powerhouses. Teams, you got Wisconsin Premier Realty at 29, Callis Real Estate at 29, the Baumgartner Group at 23, and Pinnacle Group at 23. So some good friendly competition. And for groups, Lifetime at 79.75, Medina at 68.5, Krickerberg Group 65.75, Mindright Realty 61.92, just for fun. And Level Up is 57%, 57.
All right, so we had an amazing trunk or treat this Saturday. I hope you guys saw our pictures. We had 20 cars? 20 cars, 20,000 children. We may have had 20 or so shots because of Michelle, because she made some amazing
Taylor's Witches Brew was really good.
Taylor's Witches Brew was very good. It was really fun, and we were so lucky because the weather was absolutely incredible. So it was great. So we ran a little contest where we gave the little kiddos a little token, and each car had a bucket, and they got to vote on their favorite car.
So, first of all, I just want to give a round of applause for our runner-up. Second place went to Ernie and his House of Oddities.
Oh, it was so good.
And I did actually count all the tokens and all the buckets, and our winner this year is drumroll.
Michelle. Diana.
I just wanted to share that we have a brand new thing. This is the first annual trophies. I imagine going forward, there'll be some bragging rights. So that's my fold. Yes, and a lovely little prize. So this oh yes. But I do want to tell you while we're talking about prizes, we have 2 cool prizes for the pumpkin thing that I'm sure you'll mention. So you think this is like adorable? Oh, wait till you see. And there's 2. So if there's an incentive to do your pumpkin, when we talk about, there'll be a first and a second place. Just
And right now, only 2 pumpkins are submitted, so I got.
And so do I.
So wait, did you say we have till the 29th?
I don't know what it. I don't know.
Yeah, we got.
29, yeah.
That's decorated.
Thank you to Kathleen as well for putting together an amazing organization that it takes to put an event like that on is incredible, and to wrangle us as agents, because you know we don't always follow directions, and she is very good at herding cats. Or us.
Also, thanks to Zach Shipley for being the DJ, breaking it down.
Yes.
And now we got Dawn Shipley, the other Shipley.
Oh, you're good.
I haven't taken medication.
Do you want me to like speak for you?
I could mime it and you
Yeah.
could like exit. Okay. So not a lot today. So just a reminder about GMAR dues. If you want to receive the biggest discount which is the only discount. Pay by the 31st. So spooky season GMAR dues. And then remember to do your CE and license renewal by December 14th. You have less than 60 days. So
Who's done
Get on
theirs
that.
already?
good job. Good job. I love it.
Yay.
Awesome. Yes. Good job.
Nicole did hers December,
No, because you knew I just like
December 15th, 2022. You
Yeah,
had it done.
yeah. And then make sure Sarah's tracking just to make sure that we're being compliant. So if you haven't already, if you've done it, send your receipts to Sarah at sarahpap.com. She'll get you checked off. And then the other thing, so Sarah's been on vacation this week, so I've been looking at cameras, and this is my soapbox. I'm on top of it. So as I've looked at cameras this week, I'm noticing a lot of people so yes, you send the camera to Sarah. So if you have a signed camera, send it to Sarah at sarahpap.com. But also, like, it's really helpful to know why the camera happened. So like if you have a notice that needs to go with it, if you have a denial letter from the lender for financing, get us all that information. Our job is to help keep you guys protected. If somebody comes back in a couple of years and you don't remember why did this deal fall apart, like what happened, like don't count on your email still being able to search that, even though Gmail is great for searching. Like let's keep it in command, let's keep it there top of mind. So before we can approve those, we need that notice or the reason for a camera. If to have final approval too, you also have to have that earnest money receipt in command. And if it was falling apart because of home inspection, that home inspection report also needs to be there. So we want the full picture to protect you guys. So I've gotten a lot of just like cameras this week of like, here's a camera. And I'm like, great. It's like 5 emails back and forth of like, what happened? Well, it's okay, great. Was there a notice? And like, so get that information in the first thing. It'll be much quicker for you guys to get this approved. So good. You like quick approval, get that money back. Yes.
The appropriate way to put the camera in the opportunity and then submit it to compliance?
So it needs to be emailed to Sarah and it needs to go in the opportunity. So because Sarah's going to communicate with Michelle to make sure that earnest money gets returned. So you need to send it to Sarah. Sarah's going to say, yep, good to go. Put it in command and submit it so we have record of it. Good? Okay.
I'll just follow up and say you don't need to wait for it.
Put it in command.
Just put it in, when you send it to Sarah and submit, she'll send everything back. saying
Get that
thumbs
money
up,
back.
and then
All right. Here we go. Jeff Nevins. Give him a round of applause. All right, Jeff. So,
Guessing around the Rotten Tomatoes.
so on a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous are you right now?
Very.
What? That's not 1 out of 10. 10. So,
Do you turn around and face
Yeah, can I just put my mic on the phone?
yeah. So, just everyone, be kind. This is very brave of Jeff, and we're very grateful that he can do it. I don't think there's anyone better to handle what some of these are. So I'm just gonna I'll just hand them to you. You can read it out. I'll give you a couple softballs to start.
I'm concerned. I don't know for sure if showings are really occurring. How will I know that agents are showing the house? Okay.
You're on a listing appointment.
Okay.
A seller says, how do I know that the showings are, how do I know that agents are showing the house? How do I know that's actually happening?
We set you up on the Align Showing app that shows you who the agent is and what time.
All right, so for expired, so this is like, again, this is your wheelhouse. Person said they are going to keep it off the market and rent it instead.
What's the reason that you were excited to sell in the first place?
I'll execute. So, I was going to get something bigger.
Okay, so you want to get something bigger. Do you need to pull that equity out to buy something that's bigger?
Yes.
Okay. So before you decide to rent it out, let's talk about if we could get that done in 30 days. And if you don't think I can, then rent it out.
Oh. My neighbor just sold their house and got way over asking with their agent. We have to interview her too.
Perfect, as you should, because it's one of your biggest assets that you want to sell. And we'll compare apples to apples, and if I'm not a good fit, then we'll throw away the friend.
You know, so listen, one of the biggest rules of handling objections is to agree with them. You realize that, right? You said, oh, no, I don't, like, what did he do? He agreed. And they're like, no, they didn't expect that. They expected to like combat him combating. So if he's so confident that he can interview more and still win, like that's pretty cool, right? If you heard that,
The opportunity to interview.
yeah. And you are confident in your skills that you'll win it. So these three are all the same. They're similar, but I think the objection's the same. I think your commission is too high. You do it for 1%. I have a good friend that will list for 3.4%. Will you do it for 3.4%? Will you reduce your commission? You can do all three of these separately.
No, I won't reduce my commission. I think your commission is too high. Will you do it for 1%?
They're all the same objection. Anyone that's trying to get you to reduce your commission, what do you say?
Or if I can't sell it for asking price or higher, how would I reduce my commission by 1%?
Okay, that's what you say.
Huh?
Awesome. You kind of like triple them up. It's all in effect.
That one?
All right. Here's a couple more. These are seller related. So that's seller related. And explain what that means too. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to read. So, will you provide staging? Everyone know what staging is?
Yeah.
So it's having someone in, making the house look really pretty. It costs money. Will you provide staging if I list with you?
I will provide staging for 7%. If you don't want to do the 7%, then I can contact for somebody to do staging.
Okay. So menu, like a menu of service, right? It's do you have a menu of services that you show them, or do you just wait for an objection? Okay. Who here has a menu of service? Chris, Terry, Dan, Tony, Alex. You see a lot of those names up on the leaderboard. That's it's a good thing to have. Alrighty. I had the worst experience ever with my last agent. Why are you any different?
What was so bad about the last agent that you worked
You just never communicated. They just took my listing and I didn't really hear from them again.
Luckily, I communicate with you guys every week about what's happening in the market, what kind of feedback that you got, and if I can't commit to that, then you guys can cancel the contract at any time. How does that sound?
Amazing.
Incredible. So, as you're hearing these from Jeff, just think of number one, you're agreeing with it, you're repeating it back, and when that objection, it wasn't very specific. What did he do? Yes. What was it about there? Because he could say, "Oh, I'm amazing. I have an amazing social media, and I'm up on TikTok, and I'm and they'd be like, well, they don't know, they don't care, they wanted communication." But so that was very good question, clarifying question. Here's a random. How many homes on a lake have you sold in 2024? I have a lake house. You're trying to get my listing.
We just start.
What would you say?
No, so I would tell, well, I haven't sold any homes on the lake this year. However, what's most important to me, somebody sold a few houses on the lake and maybe know a few buyers, and you want exposure to everybody that's out there. Don't limit yourself to a few buyers in the area.
They're gone. All right. Why aren't we having? Oh, this is probably a theme, but one you guys have heard. Why aren't we having back-to-back open houses all weekend? We need to get our house sold ASAP. Why can't we have back-to-back ones next weekend too?
The first week of the listing is when you're gonna get the most amount of exposure, so we'll do 2 listing or 2 open houses on a Saturday and Sunday. After that, then we just have to reevaluate what's happening in the market and see if we need to do another open house. How does that sound?
Here's a tough one. I'm only I can't even read it. I'm only interested in working with a realtor who is taller than 5'5.5".
Some people are very threatening. Do you want somebody who's gonna be threatening, or do you want somebody who's cute and cuddly?
All right, so this is a overpriced listing. They want you to take it overpriced. This is where I want to start. We can always lower it later. I'm not in a rush to sell.
All right, there's 2 pricing strategies that you could do. I understand you want to sell for the most amount, and I know you're probably thinking that if you come down, you can't go back up. So I'll do 1 of 2 things. One, we can start there. You might just get buyers that come through that can afford it at that price. Or if you price it at a fair market value and we attract more clients, that could potentially give you multiple offers, raising that price where you want it. Not only that, we might even reduce contingencies like a home inspection buffer or removing it entirely, saving more money in your pocket. Which route would you like to take?
Give it options. Love it. Okay. 2.4% is more money than I can spend as a buyer. This is my first home and I don't have the extra income.
Negotiated in the offer.
Okay. Have you had that one in real life?
No, not that specifically, but I mean, we had it where they aren't offering 2.4, but we write it in and we got it.
So who's had that objection so far this year? The 2.4. Raise your hand if you've had that objection. No one?
Not one.
See?
So the I can't pay you 2.4% as a buyer. No one's had that? Zach?
I mean, I'm just addressing it up front, so I haven't had it, but I said like, I'm writing into the buyer agency, 2.4 is kind of the average, might be a little higher, might be a little less, they don't know. And I say like, many times this is in the offer where the seller's offering a concession or something like that. Anyway, if for some reason we're not able to come together, like you would have to, and on a board of education, we'll figure something out. Like my stance is always like, I'm not gonna stand in the way of them buying their greenhouse just because I want to have X number of dollars.
I'm the same way, Zach. I think it's everybody runs their business differently, but that's how I run it. If I ever got into that situation where the sellers just are not going to do it and the buyers can't do it, I'll tell them like, hey, I'm just going to bow out of this one. And I mean, I suspect that what will happen is they want representation. They may not even pursue the house if they're not absolutely in love with it.
Yeah, you're gonna tell them.
Right.
I think it's very fascinating that like no one's raised their hand. Because could you imagine in like July when this is all going to happen, how scared we all were? All right, here's a fun one. So I'm trying to rotate between buyers, sellers, certain different things. So this one is, I don't trust real estate agents. Exclamation point. Trust is underlined.
What don't you trust about a real estate agent?
I mean, you get paid more based on my home sale. I just think that's a conflict of interest. No, like you get more money if you like. I'm writing an offer with you, and you want to talk me up, of course, because you're going to make more money.
So, I don't know. So a buyer agent doesn't, wait. What?
You want me to pay more for this house, saying that it's because I'll get it when you make more
Oh.
money the higher I pay for the house.
On the buy side.
Guess it all depends on the situation. We'll say that there's multiple offers. Okay, Mr. Buyer, I totally understand that you, from what I'm understanding, is you want to keep as much money in your pocket, correct?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love this house?
10.
Awesome. We're competing with 5 offers. Do you think a seller is going to accept an offer and asking when more than likely that they're over asking? What are you comfortable paying over asking that would feel like a win for you and win for the sellers?
So now I'm gonna do a different one. So it's, I don't trust real estate agents. So, you asked, what was your question you asked me?
What about real estate agents? Don't you trust?
You know, I know a couple and I just feel like you guys are always, lying about offers coming in, or, there's just no like checks and it's like, how do I know you're telling the truth?
Well, I mean, hey, if you ever discover that I was lying, yeah, I can use my license and I love my job.
Okay. Alrighty. So now I have a couple, so there's objections and then there's like, I'll call them like situations. So some things you really can't object to because it's a situation in their life. Does that make sense? So like, hey, I want you to reduce my commission. That's an objection. This is a buyer that says, I just lost my job. That's a situation. What would you say? I lost my job.
Are we in an offer? Like we have an offer accepted?
I don't know. I'll say no. They're looking.
Yeah. All right. Well, then let's get together with the mortgage officer that pre-approved you, and let's talk about our options.
Okay.
And that was here.
Oh, that's good, right? Yep. Okay, so here's another situation. I want to list, but my divorce isn't final, and we have an open bankruptcy. We might go into foreclosure too.
That was very specific.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Who's dealing with this?
How far
Right,
along are you
exactly.
in?
Sorry for you.
I think it might be a good time to reevaluate once your divorce is finalized.
I think that's the best. You got to say, okay, when is that? Oh, it's November 6th. Like, that's what I mean by situation versus objection. Here's a fun one that we probably all heard. We're going to wait to list until list or buy until after the election.
What about waiting until after the election is appealing?
That's just more certainty. Oh, I don't know if the market will go up or down or who will be elected.
Well, the election is only a few weeks out. If the news comes out that there's going to be no big real estate changes, why don't we get prepared for right after that? Why don't you say we meet for, and see if it makes sense to live right after?
It's a good one because it is coming up. It's the same. All right, here's a tricky one. We've had unexplained events and noises in the house, and I'm worried buyers might experience them too.
Likely in the state of Wisconsin, I just put your house is haunted.
So you're at an open house. You're holding an open house. We're almost done, by the way. This is awesome. Give them some encouragement.
Got this.
All right, you're at an open house, and a buyer says, I'm just browsing to see what's out here, and I'm not looking to work with a realtor.
I totally understand. Would you be interested in hearing about properties that are offering?
Yes.
Awesome. Give me your contact information, and I'll only contact you for off-market deals.
Okay.
Follow up.
I don't think my mortgage approval will go through in time. So it must be like a current.
Mortgage approval.
Like,
We're gonna talk with your lender, I guess. Your lender sucks.
Like how you threw that one in half.
all right, we got about 4 more left. I prefer to work with a woman.
I've actually had that before, I'm not gonna lie.
And then the follow-up is, I mean, he's not a team. You have a woman on your team. But if you're a solo agent or team, I prefer to work with a woman. Or if you're a woman, I prefer to work with a man.
I'm getting a sex change.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Guess I'll say, I would try to say something like I understand that you prefer a woman. You know, your real estate or your home is probably one of your biggest assets. You.
Stop him! Stop!
Got me.
Refer out.
Refer out.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Get up, get up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe it's over the phone.
Then I think you just go into like what you did before, where you were just like, I totally understand, but would it at least be worth hearing what I offer, and then you can make the best right decision, not just based off of a section.
Up here.
Or it could just be like, what about, I totally understand that, you know, what about working with a woman is most important to you? All right. Well,
Yeah, because you may not want to refer that one out.
yeah. Well, I think that one's overcomable. Post-closing occupancy.
I'm sure that's a word.
I just made it a word. Post-closing occupancy by the seller. What if, so a seller's asking about, you recommend post-closing occupancy. What if there is a lot of damage by the person staying there? Sorry, let me rephrase this.
Yeah.
So it's a buyer, right, that's closing, and you say, hey, Mr. Buyer, Mr. and Mrs. Buyer, the seller really doesn't want to move twice. They want 2 weeks post-closing occupancy, right? So it closes and the seller gets to live there for 2 weeks. They say, what if there's a lot of damage by the sellers? There was not a money deposit. How am I, the buyer, protected?
We'll put on the addendum that any repairs over a certain dollar amount is taken care of by the person.
Getting into writing.
Yep.
Simple. 2 more. I don't want people coming in as in my house. I'm going to sell cash as is.
Unseen.
I don't have to. I don't have to empty anything I don't want, and I don't want to clean anything. It is worth taking less money to me. Why would I use you?
Would you take the cash offer right now? I'll pay it.
Boom. That's a mic drop. All right.
Well, that's what you guys should do. Like, if you have an opportunity, like, you should always consider, I buy this first before.
The first question you ask yourself on the listing appointment is what?
Can I buy this?
Can I buy this? The last question you should ask yourself on a listing appointment is what? Should I list this? Can I buy this? Can I flip this? Can I rent this? Can I, like, what is this? And it's no. Okay, I'll list it. That's a true investor mentality. So the last one here, I think it's very, very common right now. So to save a great one for last, I'm going to wait to sell my house until spring.
What is the feeling about waiting until springtime?
But there's just, I think homes sell for more. There's more buyers out there, and my will show better.
Now, what if I could show you that you can make more money now than opposed to waiting until springtime?
I'd be interested.
Awesome. So if you have, let's say, 10 neighbors selling at once in springtime, because they're all thinking the same thing, but right now there's no neighbors for sale, do you think you'll make more money against 10 other neighbors or with no other neighbors? Okay, I'll see you tomorrow at 5.
Awesome. Give her a round of applause. He was only stumped once. Excellent. Thank you. That took a lot of guts. Who wants to do that next week? Raise your hand.
I'm good.
All right, so we got some quick announcements, and then we're ending with some a
Some
fun
fun.
surprise.
Fun surprise.
Okay, Kathleen, you want to do this?
Sure.
Okay, I'll clean up.
Quick.
October training calendar. Yay, we're almost done for the month. Next. Tech and marketing this week. So today or Thursday this week, we're going to tackle paid ad campaigns in Command. So using Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram, all of that. So if you want a refresher on how to use paid ads through Facebook in Command, then come see us on Thursday. And at the end of the month, we're going to do our monthly compliance in Command / slip forms training if you need a refresher on that. The pumpkin decorating contest is next Tuesday, the 29th. So feel free to drop off your pumpkin anytime prior to the front desk. We'll give you a number. That number will stick with your pumpkin. And then on the 29th, we'll bring all the pumpkins up here and we'll vote. Hey. I mean, there's a few down there to beat. So the November training calendar is ready almost, kind of. Just note that we are not having team meetings on the 5th.
Correct.
Or the Tuesday prior to Thanksgiving.
26. Thanks, that Grandma.
So go vote on the 5th if you don't vote early. Yes.
Can we also mention that focus is closed on the 29th as well? Actually, a lot of banks, well, I shouldn't say a lot of mortgage companies, closed that Friday after Thanksgiving.
So get your closings in by the morning of the 27th. So they'll have to wait till December. Okay. And then if you are in need of a headshot, we are having another free headshot day. This one is going to be out in Shorewood at Stonehouse Collective. You can sign up using this QR code. We'll post it on Facebook as well. Free. If anybody wants a new headshot. And then Opportunity Knocks. The North Shore office is hosting this. Some of our local teams are going. So if you're a team and you want to sign up, please let me know and I will get you signed up. If you're an agent and you'd like to attend Opportunity Knocks, please sign up. Let us know you're coming. This is a great way to meet all the teams in our Keller Williams atmosphere if you're looking to join a team.
And if you run a team, it's a great way. It's like a job fair. You know, you get people that are interested. It forces you to sharpen your value proposition because every one of us has a different value proposition. And so, yeah, we're all there together because we believe in abundance, not scarcity.
So if you are a team and you want to go, hit me up. I'll get you the details. More of Jeff Nevin's objection handling is on Mondays and Thursdays at 11 a.m. And our holiday party is on Thursday. I saw the invites. They are ready to go out. So you will be getting official RSVP invites to your email soon. Cool.
Last thing too, just Pi Day is right around the corner, and just to keep in mind the reservations for
so the pie count. So if you're participating in our Pi Day here at the office, or you're picking your pies up on that Saturday morning, I do need the final count on Friday, November 8th. I will bug everybody prior to then, I promise.
Which is literally like less than 3 weeks away, which is hard to believe. So is there a smart plan?
Yep.
You've received all the information from Kathleen. If you need it, again, please reach out. But just keep in mind, it's like 2.5 weeks away. So
get your orders in.
Get your orders in now.
Looking forward to ordering 1,400 pies.
Correct. Mm-hmm. And so is Costco.
What's our record for number of pies?
It was 1,360 something last year.
Come on, people.
Come on, people.
So I need 40 more, so get to 1,400. And then Mrs. Krickerberg is hosting our annual cocktail party on December 10th here at the office, shortly after team meeting.
Why aren't you in the class again like last year?
Well, we're working on that.
I have a question. So
Yes.
we're dressing up next week?
Yeah, so next week's going to be very fun team meeting. So if you want to dress up, there's going to be some fun activities. It's going to be a spectacular time.
Hey, Lisa, I think we need to have food this year. Oh, we are.
We will have.
Yes.
One too many Ubers last year.
We don't want to talk too much about it until after like Pi Day is done and Thanksgiving and then, well, no.
Yeah.
That's next week. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it before then, yeah. Never mind.
Whose birthday is that?
That is my birthday, but yeah, we are gonna have a sign up for food.
Can I skip
We'll
this?
have a sign up.
Yeah.
We're just keep coming soon because we have something more important. You have a big one? Go. Yeah, tell you're coming soon.
All right, so this is one of Matt's listings.
You got here, we were on it yesterday. Okay. First one is a 60 acres with a 2,200 square foot house, 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 3-car garage, 2-car detached barn. 60 acres in Walworth County. It's 2 minutes from Alpine Valley. Okay.
How much?
$1,074,000. Or it's again, it's in 2 separate listings. People either want to sell all of it or just the land. So the land, 57 acres for $674,000.
Throw some rangers there. Right. All right. We got a couple more? Yep. Let's do it quick.
Attorney Gene Greco, Minor Realty Group. We've got a Greendale condo launching this week on Thursday, showing start on Friday. It is a 2-bed, 1.5 bath, fully updated townhouse style condo, partial finished basement. We're listing at $239,900. We've got our Elkhorn property on 5 acres. It's like 2,800 square feet, 4-bed, 2.5 bath, colonial, 2-car cash garage. It's off market right now at $550. We'll be going on the MLS in the next like 2 to 3 weeks. Got a pretty economical West Allis listing that'll be launched here in about 2 weeks, but entertaining off-market offers, 2-bed, 1 bath. Cape Cod, right on Lincoln Ave, we'll be listing at $199,900. And then I think that's it.
Cool. Alex?
Gene Greco, Minor Realty. I listed my Waukesha house today, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, $389,000.
Cool. Yep.
Got a brand new listing, 4683 North 80th Street, right off of 80th and Cortland. It's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath ranch, updated. It's got a gorgeous kitchen, rectangle basement's finished off, fenced in yard, $259,900.
Cool. So we have a video montage that we have created for Michelle. And she's going to absolutely love it.
Do we want you to sit up here while we all stare at you?
What I want to say really quick is, I don't know if you guys know the history, but when we started this office, we needed an accountant. We needed an MCA, we call it. We needed a CFO. And we couldn't find one because this accountant also has to be good with people. And it's a hard, great job description. And I'll never forget, Jeff and I were in my office, and we were like, Jeff's like, you should call Michelle. She was working at Shore West, and we all knew her from there. And I was like, I can't call Michelle. I'm not going to call her at work. I don't know her number. I don't know her email. Jeff calls Michelle at work about closing, right? And you're like, hey, not to be creepy or anything, but can I have your cell phone number? Right? Basically. So then, you called Sue LaChapelle and asked for Michelle. Yeah, whatever. So, no, I didn't even know Sue. So then it was like Friday at 4:50 when we did this, and it was like 5:10 on Friday, and I'm like talking, and long story short, like 10 days later, I think she was working for us. So it was amazing, and it couldn't have been, couldn't have gone any better. So we have a fun video for Michelle. Hope you guys all enjoy it.
Especially me, yes. That just is not going to be your choice. So this is our way of showing our love and appreciation for you. It is our video birthday card. So happy birthday. We love you.
Birthday, Michelle. Hope you enjoy being spoiled and surprised. I know you're usually the one that's doing that for everyone else. So you better enjoy it yourself and not worry about what other people think, and you better not pick up one plate or anything in the garbage can. This is your day. Everything you can do, hopefully this shows at least 1/1000th of what we think of you and how much we appreciate you. You are the glue that keeps this whole place together. Happy birthday.
Okay, so one thing I really appreciate about Michelle is the way she cares so deeply for other people and always puts in full effort. So I think that's really admirable, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. I just wanted to say happy birthday. I put on my party glasses for you. Don't you love it? Just want to say you're the best. I hope you have the best birthday ever. Love you.
Hey, Michelle, happy birthday. Just wanted to let you know I think you're amazing and wonderful, and thank you so much for everything that you do to make all of us at the office feel so loved and appreciated. Hope you feel loved and appreciated today.
Happy birthday, Michelle. Can't thank you enough for all that you do for us here at Keller Williams. You've been a huge asset to us. You've become a good friend. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Michelle. You have been a fixture of this office for as long as like 6 years or so. I cannot imagine being at this office or doing this job without you. You're a constant ray of sunshine, and I just always see you putting yourself aside to help others, and it's really admirable, but also you deserve to take a break and hope you have a great birthday today, and just know that everyone on the Level Up team loves their big days.
Happy birthday, Michelle. I'm so grateful for your very, very kind heart. Your text messages always seem to come right when I need them. So you're definitely an angel here on earth, and I hope you have an amazing, amazing birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Have a great day. Hope you get lots of friends. Everything you do, you rock. You're rock.
Oh, beautiful friend. Happy birthday. You are amazing, and we're so grateful for everything that you do for us. When are we getting drinks?
Hey, Michelle, happy birthday. Thank you so much for everything that you do. You are truly the heart of the office. You're an inspiration to everybody. You're a tough place to land when we're having a bad day. We are so entirely grateful for your support and your leadership and how much we know you genuinely care about us. We hope you have an amazing day. You deserve nothing but the best. Love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Michelle. We appreciate you so much. And have a really great day.
Hi, Michelle. Happy birthday. Just wanted to say thank you for being such a great support system here and for always bringing. It's amazing. The food you create and all of the parties are awesome. So hope you have a great day.
Hey, Michelle. Thank you so much for all your hard work. When I was new, I didn't even know what I was doing, but you helped me a whole lot. So happy birthday.
Michelle, just wanted to say happy birthday. I hope you have an incredible day, taking time for yourself and enjoy just doing nothing. You do so much for everyone, and we truly appreciate it. So happy birthday, and I hope that this is the absolute best year for you. Love you. Bye.
Hey, Michelle, happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing day and just as amazing as you are. Thank you for all you do at the office. Happy birthday.
Thank you. W. All the great dynamic tools. Superman and Supergirl. Well, thanks. Cheers.
A shout out to let you know that you are beyond appreciated. I love your beautiful smile and your spirit and how you're always so willing to help everybody else out. You make all the difference in the world, and today is all about you, and I pray that you have a wonderful day doing whatever it is that you so desire. It's just a pleasure and a blessing just to know you.
Celebrate not just your special day, but also the incredible person that you are. You keep our payroll running smoothly, and you make sure that every celebration in the office is very memorable. Your thoughtfulness and the compassion that you have shines through everything that you do. and we're so grateful to have you on our team. May this year bring you as much joy as you bring to us. Here's to a fantastic birthday filled with continued laughter and love and all your favorite things. You deserve it. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Michelle. Thank you for everything you do for KW. You make it go, always with a smile. You're the best.
Happy birthday. How old are you now? Like 21?
I just love you. You're so great. You're so funny. I appreciate that. Me being so new to this, anytime I email you with a question, you still make me feel dumb. I love that because this is all new. But I just want to wish you the best birthday in the entire world, and I hope you have the funnest, bestest, most creative day. Happy birthday!
Hey, Michelle, one of the things I really appreciate about you was your breakfast meatballs. Those were literally amazing. So thank you for all of you, for all of us. I wish you a very happy birthday. There's so many more things to appreciate about you. Can't list them all.
Hi, my Michelle. Happy birthday. Happy blessed birthday to my Michelle. My Michelle. So awesome. I know that I have to share you, and you can't just be mine, but my Michelle. And I wanted to wish you a happy and blessed birthday and many, many more. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna get you a crown too. You need a crown, girl. Yes, we are. I love you, and I hope that your day is everything that you wish for. And let's go even bigger. You know what? Let's just celebrate for the rest of the month. You know, let's just do it. Because you deserve that. You are such a lovely human being. And if it wasn't for you, it would be a lot of sad and mad faces around here. But you keep us all smiling, laughing, and keep us full. But anyhow, now I'm just rambling. I just wanted to come on here and say I love you and happy birthday. And God bless you with many, many more.
Hey, Michelle, it's Peter. You're a wonderful person. Thank you so much for this office. That the highlight of the day is coming to us. Giving me great advice. Telling me what I should be doing, what I should not be doing. What looks good, what doesn't look good. So I do appreciate everything.
Happy birthday, Michelle.
Happy birthday. Have a great day.
Love you. Happy birthday, Michelle. I love you and appreciate everything you do for not only me, but everyone else in the Market Center. It won't be the same without you. Love you. Happy birthday.
Michelle, happy birthday. Thank you for everything you do. I love you, everyone.
Eat, just kidding. So we have a lot of food. What do you want? What's the plan for? Does anyone know the plan for food?
We're gonna go eat.
Okay.
All right.
So let's go eat. Thank you everyone for coming.